Hello and welcome back to Sandy's Storytime. How is everyone doing today? Have you gotten outside to soak up some vitamin D from the sun? I hope so. Today we are reading What If Everybody Did That by Ellen Javernick and illustrated by Colleen M. Madden. When we went to the zoo, I fed just a little of my popcorn to the bear. The zookeeper waved his broom and said, "Hey, what if everybody did that?" There's a sign here that says, "Please do not feed the bears." So if he fed the bears and everyone here fed the bears, they'd be eating all day. Things like sandwiches, chocolate chip cookies, hamburger steaks, donuts, ice cream, pizza, apples, cheese, blueberry pie, and carrots. That's too much for bears to eat all day long. They would just get overweight and be so unhealthy. I just wanted to see how fast the grocery cart would go. It went faster than I expected. When the manager stopped me, she said, "What if everybody did that?" It would be a big mess in the grocery store. There'd be food flying everywhere. There'd be people crashing shopping carts into one another. They might even knock the display over. Oh, we can't do that. We have to be safe in the grocery store. On the way to visit Grandma and Grandpa in Kansas, I dropped just one soda can out the window. The patrolman who pulled us over said, "What if everybody did that?" Animals like raccoons, deer, rabbit, and turtles wouldn't have a safe environment to be in. It would just be messy, and they might mistake it for food, which wouldn't be safe. So we can't do that. At Uncle William's wedding, I took just a little lick of the frosting from the fancy cake. The lady behind the table glared at me over her glasses and said, "What if everybody did that?" Can you imagine how gross that would be if everyone at a wedding reception took a lick of the cake? Ew, gross, not to mention all the germs. I told the babysitter that I took a bath just once a year as she shooed me into the bathroom. She said, "What if everybody did that?" Oh my gosh, can you imagine if people took a bath only once a year, how dirty they would be? Look at the people in this picture. Oh my gosh, not to mention the smell. Lips. During story time, I had something important to say. I just couldn't wait till the end of the story. The librarian put her finger to her lips and said, "What if everybody did that?" Can you imagine if everyone spoke during story time? "I gotta go potty." "Why can't we read one of the other books? I've already heard this story." "My mom says that recycling is very good and was blah, 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 my house, and once I'm so hungry." Shh. Shh. "How much do you weigh?" "I can touch my toes. See?" They would miss a great story. While we sat in the car waiting for Dad, I honked the horn. I just honked a few times, but Mr. Thompson came to his door. He shook his head and said, "What if everybody did that?" That would be kind of annoying and rude. While he was waiting for his dad, if everybody just went beep, beep, honk, honk, beep, beep, honk, honk. That would just be rude. At the swimming pool, I just splashed a little. The lifeguard blew his whistle and said, "What if everybody did that?" What would happen if everybody just kept splashing water? Oh my goodness, the pool might empty out and then there's no water to swim in. That wouldn't be fun. On the bus, I just stood up to see the fire truck. Mr. Gearshift glared at me in the rearview mirror and said, "What if everybody did that?" That wouldn't be safe if everybody stood up on the bus when it was in motion. Even the firemen are saying, "Sit down, sit down." Even the dog is saying, "Woof, woof," which means sit down. It's not safe to stand on a bus while it's in motion. Just once, I didn't hang my coat on the rack at school. Miss Sanders made me pick it up and said, "What if everybody did that?" What would happen if everybody just came into a room and threw their coats down? Would you want to walk into a room where everyone's coat is on the floor? And there's even a person covered by the coats? No, we want to keep our classroom nice and neat. At recess, I threw just one snowball at Sammy. Mr. Walters saw me. When he sent me to stand by the wall, he said, "What if everybody did that?" That wouldn't be safe. I don't think Sammy was prepared for the snowball. When we went out for dinner, I just shot one straw wrapper. The waitress stopped taking our orders and looked straight at me. She said, "What if everybody did that?" What would happen if everybody was in a restaurant eating and decided to just blow a straw wrapper into the air? It might hit someone. It might go into someone's food. It would just be a chaotic mess. Not a good thing to do. After the football game, I just ran out on the field to get the quarterback's autograph. The official waved his arm and said, "What if everybody did that?" That wouldn't be safe to do. We need to get permission first to see about getting autographs. And it might scare the players if they just seen everybody running to the field all at one time. When I came home, I gave my mom a hug. What if everybody did that? Everybody should. Aw, isn't that sweet? A grandma's hugging her grandbaby, a turtle's hugging a duck, a big brother's hugging his little sister, a baby rabbit's hugging its mom, there's a couple, and there's a dad with his son and daughter. How sweet. Hugs are nice. The end. Thank you for joining Sandy's Storytime. Remember to subscribe for more great stories like this. Thank you.